So guys, I found myself playing more Red Dead Online recently, and I'm having a great time with it. You have to know I'm coming from GTA Online. I played that game excessively, basically since it was available on PC. But now the game has kind of reached a tipping point for me. Been everywhere in the map 10,000 times, and even the new Franklin update that came out, I did buy the office, spent the money, put all my cars in the garage, did all that, but I never even started that Franklin mission with Dr. Dre and all that because, I don't know, man, I'm just bored of it. I don't want to play GTA Online anymore, so I'm moving over because I want a similar fix, right? I'm moving over to Red Dead Online, and I'm having a really good time with it. However, I started to wonder whether I'm the only one who has now reached the tipping point of GTA Online and moved over to that game. And I found out when looking at the Steam stats for the game, unfortunately we can't track player numbers on console, but we can track them on Steam, on PC, so we can see that in the last 3 months, there has been a significant increase in players in Red Dead Redemption 2. So in November, 28.3%, in December 40.7%, and in the last 30 days we get a 14.3% increase in player numbers. So that means from October 2021, where the game had 23.2 peak players, we are now at 41.2 peak players. So they nearly doubled their player numbers, at least in the single player Red Dead Redemption 2, in the last 3 months. So there's a clear trend. Unfortunately, the exact same can't be said for Red Dead Online. We do get a 15% gain in the last 30 days, but as you can see, numbers are just not as significant as they are maybe in other games. So you get only 5,500 peak players in Red Dead Online, which is not great. And there's another bit of bad news, unfortunately, because if you look at the Steam charts as a whole, you can see that when it comes to concurrent players, GTA 5 still sits at the 7th place. Okay, so they still have 103,000 concurrent players. However, it has to be said that this combines GTA Online and GTA 5. So it's not clear how many people are online and how many people are maybe, playing the modded single player or something. It's hard to differentiate the two. And it has to be added as well that also GTA 5 has seen significant increases in player numbers in recent months. Obviously, in December, they released the big Franklin update, so there we have an increase of 24.6% of players, bringing the peak players to 173,000. And even in the last 30 days, there is nearly a 6% increase as well. So it's a bit of a shame because all the people who want new content or hope for new content coming for Red Dead Online, I mean, how can the 5.5 thousand peak players in Red Dead Online even compete with 158,000 peak players in GTA? I'm staying optimistic though, because looking at the trend, it really seems like more and more people are moving over. I understand that at the moment these numbers can hardly compete, but who knows where we will be in 3, 4, 5 months, because a lot of the people that are now playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which is 41,000, right? I mean, at least that's a number it's at least a third, a bit less than a third of what we get in GTA 5, but it's a fairly big number that Rockstar is surely looking at as well, like 100% player increase in 3 months. That's a clear trend, okay? And if that continues to rise in the next few months, and also more and more people move over from the single player to Red Dead Online, then I think Rockstar will look at this and potentially consider putting new content out there, because ultimately, what is Rockstar after, right? They just want a game that's really busy so they can earn shit tons of money. That's what it's about, okay? And they are sticking to Red Dead Online at the moment because all the players are there. The game still sells like hotcakes, right? And everybody is playing it, and they're just making so much money by putting shark cards and all the content out there that it's very hard to justify new content or putting the time and effort into new content for Red Dead Online if the people are just not there. However, if you've been on Twitter in recent months, especially early January, then you may have seen the SaveRedDeadOnline hashtag trending. And it's been trending a few days ago, so it's on and off since early January. And that is basically people raising their voice, making their voice heard, that there hasn't been a big content update for Red Dead Online since July 2021, which was the Blood Money update. So people are getting impatient. People want new content. They want to see new things. They give loads of suggestions of what could be changed. On Twitter, like for example, some people say, why can't we have our own houses? And I think it's a great idea, okay? Buy your own house in Red Dead Online. I hope it's not going to be NFTs. That would suck big time. But buy your own house, decorate from the inside, a bit like your apartments that you have in GTA Online. Maybe it's a hub where you can start missions and all that. So people are giving loads of suggestions and ideas to Rockstar, saying what they want, okay? What they want from Red Dead Online and what potential upgrades could look like. Also, there is another indicator that seems to give a hint that Rockstar is actually working on some new content. And that is this little video that I want to share with you guys by a Reddit user, It's Nightmare. And he or she has noticed that in Nuevo Paraiso, which is the very southern part that represents Mexico, that can only be accessed via exploit at the moment, has gained a lot of foliage recently. Palm trees have been added and you know, a bit more detail to the environment have been added. So someone is working on this area that is currently representing Mexico and is not accessible in the game as it is right now. If we look at the map as a whole, you can see the red area down here is this Nuevo Paraiso. By the way, I apologize for my pronunciation of that, but I guess you get what I'm talking about. And the rest of the map is obviously what we have in Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. And I mean, the map is there. It's already done. You just need to open it up. You need to add the details, which they're apparently doing now. Already in 2019, there were some leaks where geometry of like Mexican cities were leaked. So clearly, at some point, Rockstar has considered to work up this Mexican part, and I could totally see that if they open that up and promote that, and they say, you know, now everyone play Red Dead Online, because Mexico is open now, new missions, new content, maybe they also add the apartments, stuff like that, that it could bring them similar gains that GTA Online has seen with the Franklin update, which is a 25% increase in player numbers. And despite so many people saying, well, you know, Rockstar has neglected GTA Online, they're not even working on it anymore, I don't think so. If they open up Mexico and they push it up big time and they gain 25% players, and they also see this trend continuing, that more and more people are moving over to Red Dead Online, I think there is a possibility that they're just slowly moving over from content for GTA Online over to content for Red Dead Online. Because, again, ultimately all they want to do is earn loads of money. So the best thing that we could see at the moment is those player numbers in GTA Online decreasing, right? If the last 6 months would all be like a decrease in player numbers, that would be good. That would be the best thing that could happen to Red Dead Online at the moment. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but I think the trend of increasing player numbers in Red Dead 2 as a whole, the outcry of fans on social media through the SaveRedDeadOnline hashtag, which is ongoing, the added foliage in the area of Mexico, these are all indicators that the game is not dead. And as you know, Rockstar doesn't communicate with fans, okay? No matter how loud the outcry is, Rockstar doesn't care, okay? They're too cool for school. They don't reply to anyone. But I think potentially behind closed doors, Rockstar hasn't given the game up. They might go for a big update like Mexico and just see what it does for the game. And if the response in terms of income and player numbers is big enough, then there might be hope for Red Dead Online. And I think all we can do at the moment is hope and cross our fingers that they haven't given up on it. But again, me looking at all this evidence, looking at these kind of indicators that we have at the moment, to me it very much looks like they haven't given up on it yet, and we might be seeing some new content coming soon. Anyway, guys, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are, because I'm fairly new to Red Dead Online, okay? I haven't played that much of it. What do people think who have been playing this game for a very long time? Do you think there's a chance that we will get new content? Do you think these points that I've listed in this video make sense? Indicate that there will be new content coming? Or do you think, no, there's no way, they've neglected it, it's not gonna happen, you know, soon they're gonna announce GTA 6 and that's it. That's the end of Red Dead Online. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm very curious to hear them. I really am, because I want to know what you guys feel, right? Is there hope or is there no hope at all? Also, please don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video or if you learned something. I would very much appreciate that. It helps the channel out. Please also consider to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell next to it so you're not missing out on future uploads. I would appreciate to see you in another video. Until then, take care of yourselves and I'm out. Bye.